You have
No,
to
your
struggle
job
for
is
the
not
package.
Oh my god, will you stuck in a will you stuck in a job where no one respects you and everyone wants to be correct?
Hello, good morning, every student.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, today we will discuss private job and government job. Okay, which job is better for us? And you prefer to
Private job.
you also
Government job.
government. So are ready to start the class?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please speak now.
Hello, good morning. How are you? First of all, I hope you are very well good. So I am Akash and today discuss with about your job. Nowadays job become a very big problems. Every person's to do job, but some people like to private job and some people like to government job. I am refer to private job because private job is better than government job, and private job becomes levels easily, and in private job every times get learn something new. So this is very important in your part. This is very important part in our life, and please give your view. And my first question, how you can say government job is better than private job?
Hello everyone and good morning my respected ma'am. First of all, I would like to pay my humble thanks to providing me such a nice chance to speak in front of you. Well, I am Priya and here is my team and we are in favor of government job. We will tell you the perks of government job. My first point is that you have asked me a question how government job is better than private job. Government job is far better than private job because there is a flexibility of time, whereas in the private sector it is not. If you want to go somewhere urgently, you can go easily because there are flexibility of time. You have to work for few hours. But in the private sector, if you want to go urgently, money is not everything. Your family, your friends can be important for us, and your boss did not let you go. What can you do in the situation? In private sector, mostly the situation is like happens.
Yeah, Anisha.
You can ask for leave. Your boss will easily give you the leave if you are at a suitable position.
But your salary will be deducted.
No, it won't
Yes.
be.
Yes,
No,
it
you're not.
happens always.
No, it doesn't.
It always happens. You can say in the private school. You can see in the private school there are if any teacher half on the day they also get cut their salary. What can
How
they?
do you know that? Are you a teacher?
I am a student and I have passed my 12th class from near a public school. I know everything.
Was your school private or government?
My school is private.
Then why are you preferring government?
I am preferring government because I want to be in government sector in future.
Why did you study in private sector then?
Because my parents are because of their wish.
So this is your wish now.
My wish is I want to be build my future in government
There has
sector.
to be a reason for it. You should have a reason, right?
Yes, I have a reason. There are many reasons because government job is far better. There is flexibility of time. You can say salary. In the private sector, there is no fixed salary. If you need if your boss did not give you salary on time, what will you do in this situation? Thank you.
Yeah, understand you. You can say about government salary is fixed, but I've worked and not work in government. But in government persons not do work perfectly and ignore it general public. So this is not better for us.
Yeah, watch out.
But it is not in all situations. Private jobs, in private sector, there are many people who didn't do the job perfectly.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What will you do in future?
Private job.
Yeah, you can also do private job.
I want to do government job.
You said private job just right now, right in front of me.
But she has changed her decision.
In few seconds. Yes.
Because
That's
it's
all.
my decision.
None of your business.
Thank you. So, what else do you have? What else do you want to say about government? You said about salary that you have job security. We have job security too. You can build your career. You can build your career by performing better through your skills, through your intelligence. You can increase your salary by yourself too. But it is not the case in government. You have fixed salaries. You can't. In future, there will be more costly things. There will be more inflammation. Then what will you do?
Parul also, please.
As you said that your performance is depends on your salary, but in government job you also get promoted and your salary is also increased when you promoted. So it's but in private job the performance is depend on your salary. If you if your performance is bad, your salary is also cut. So what do you think about that?
You don't get promoted so easily in government sector. If you really believe in yourself, if you really think that you can do that, you can do in private sector as well. You can increase your salary by yourself by performing better again. And
So I said that if you perform bad, so it also cut your salary.
but for the same thing, it is not the case. Why did you first go in private organization? You did believe yourself, right? You did knew that it is going to happen, but you still choose
said
your
that
path.
if you said that your salaries depend on your performance. I said that if your performance is bad, the
I
salary.
said the same. You can in private sector you can change the companies, you can change the transfers, you can do that by yourself. You can leave the company, but you can't do that in government sector.
Transfers
are also in
done
government sector.
It
How
is
can you
by
say that?
it is by seniors. You can't do that by yourself.
We can do
Private-
application, we can apply for application if we want to.
It doesn't
transfer.
happen so soon in government sector.
In private sector, you also have to take permission of your boss, your CEO.
This is not important for us. Anytime
But-
leave the companies. This is not very well for us.
Please, Shamik.
Actually, there is a contract in private job. They already signed. They already contract with with
It is
that
not the case in every private sector.
Shamik
But-
also.
But in the government sector, the more corruption also be seen.
The people who go for government sector is competitive, capable, and as well as hard worker. How can they do that?
But nowadays corruption is in a next level in our country.
But in private sector, there is also corruption. Like if the company is in bad, if the company is
In
got
bad situation,
in bad situation
They
and
can
gets
also do
lost.
fraud.
That's not corruption.
But it also
It is a
depends
fraud,
on
it is
your
not a corruption.
future.
It is not corruption.
Corruption is like your senior is asking you to be corrupt and earn money for them. That is corruption. It is not corruption. You chose the company by yourself, so it is your responsibility. If your senior is asking you to be corrupt and then earn money for them, if you deny to do that, they apply for permission post.
It
They
is also in private sector. Also.
It also happens in private sector.
If you
but in private sector you can change the company. You can leave the company. You can't do that in government sector.
Any type and without any
So
permission.
in the private sector, you have to move from one place to another. What is this?
Will you stuck in the same? Will you
but you
stuck in
have
the
to
same?
struggle for the
You
second
have
job.
to live a risky life.
You have
No,
to
your
struggle
job
for the
is not
second
Oh my
job.
god, will you stuck in a will you stuck in a job where no one respects you and everyone wants to be corrupt? Let's say
How
one
can
day
you say that there
let's
is
say
no
one day
respect?
let's say one day an inspector came, an honest inspector came and then catch you. You wasn't the one who was corrupting, your senior was, but you still have to be in jail or face maybe
Many
be
problems.
suspended and will have a very risky life. Will you accept that or that?
But it is also in private jobs.
How
If
can you blame us?
no, but you
if
can
your
still
if your CEO do illegal work, you are also
no. It's his company. It's not our fault.
But after that, you are jobless. If your company is
We
closed,
get the
after
company.
I
that
can be
you are
jobless rather than be corrupted. I can be jobless. I can if I really have talent, I can find the new one. But I can't live in a place where girls are not safe, where nobody is safe. Literally, in today's world, if you see, girls are being bullied by their seniors and they can't do anything.
And it is in private sector also.
You can resign from the company. You can't do that in government sector. Please understand my point.
We can also resign from
The situation creates unemployment.
You can't.
Give her, please.
One question, repeat
The
again.
situation creates unemployment, and in this situation, if you are doing such a thing, you will also be going to jail and going to jail. In the government sector, government run our country. India is a democratic country. If we will do such illegal things, we will also go to jail. But it does not always happen. There are many leaders, officers who are very honest and loyal to our country, and because of them our country is running and at the 5th position in economic rate. You can say GDP is also increasing of India.
So
How
how
can
is
you
that?
blame government sector?
Semi-council.
Please repeat the question.
How can you blame the government sector that they are corrupting our leaders are running our country?
It is the
But in the government sector, the employees do not work properly time to time.
No, they do work. They are capable. They get this job by competing in this competing era. It is very tough to crack the exam. There are many loyal person who want to work for our country. If I give example of army soldiers, they are government holders. They are not private holders. They save us because of them we are safe, and we are lucky to have them. They are government holders.
Every year, many lakhs people apply to government job, but some people selected and some people not able to wear socks and the things about society. So this is not good for society. And some people prepare 100% give preparedness about government exam and not selected. So this is not good.
So government is not say to that people that you suicide.
Yes.
Actually it's their own decision. If they try, so they will definitely get a government job. It's not our responsibility.
Is
You
there
have to
something
still work
left?
hard.
Then how is it
They
our
have to
responsibility
work hard.
that our CEO is doing illegal things and we don't know? How is that our responsibility?
Could you repeat that?
If our CEO is doing illegal work, how is that our responsibility? You said you'll be in jail. It doesn't happen so. It doesn't. There are so many cases in the past that where private sector were doing illegal things. I agree, but no employee were harmed from that.
And after joining government job, some people think that he not need to study. So studies is very important in your life every time. So
They get
If you get government job, then why you study again?
because some people
will you not do anything in your life?
because every person not perfect in every life in anyone. So studies every time important for us.
You said that not every person is
Perfecting.
perfect in every field. So how do you change another company when your own
You
company?
become jobless when you become jobless.
Because you can say now our
You can't do anything else if you really have the talent, if you really have skills. Will you not do anything else? Will you be jobless for the rest of your life? Okay, imagine being stuck in a job with a bad culture. It could be a nightmare, literally for the rest of your life. You can't do anything.
and hard work is very important part in your life. But in government persons not hard working because he knew that his salary fixed.
How can you say that they are not hard workers? In this competitive era, they are the only one who crack the exam, and they are so capable and they can do anything whatever they want.
I say you after joining after joining government job.
Nowadays, so many cases are pending in courts. So if a government employee is a hard worker, then why is then why the cases are not solved yet?
It's about the government. It's about the people who work in this. It is not the fault of the government.
It is a part of government also.
But
Police is a part
Court
of
is also
government,
known as-
right? Courts are the part of government.
Court are also the part of.
But there are many people.
Many
who
of the advocate work from private sector. there.
You said my point. You said many of the advocate. Are you taking my side?
I am saying that most of the private advocate who work in the court, it
They
can
are
be their
also
fault.
government.
Not kuch bhi.
Okay, let's leave the corruption part. I'll tell you about the infrastructure. If you go to a bank, a public sector bank, and then go to a private sector bank, you'll see the difference. The infrastructure is very bad in government
Government
sector. There are very spacious things. The place where you're sitting is also a private sector basically. Then why are you coming to learn English and in a private sector? Why didn't you go to a government sector?
I have came to this because there is not a government institute here.
You will find if you search for.
It is not near. How can I go?
Where is it? Did you search? You
It
did.
is in Panipat and I can't up down.
You will grow much faster in private sector than in government sector, and then I rest my case.
Thank you guys for listening me, but according to my opinion, money is not everything. You in private sector you live a risky life. So I think government is far better than private. Thank you.
Present clapping.